Welcome back to Justice for Giancarlo Fisichella in Formula 198, and round 2 brings us to Interlagos, Brazil. In round 1 we learned that we can't trust the AI, we can't trust our own car, and we also can't trust, oddly enough, the weather forecast. Which was slightly unexpected, but turns out wet weather in this game is more of a skin pack than an actual physics change, so I think we can live with it. The good news is though, we were fighting at the sharp end, but I don't think it's going to be the same today. I think this track is going to highlight the game's unique handling model, Sector 2 particularly. More on that in a bit, but first I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who watched round 1 of the championship. I'm blown away by the response. It's insane. It gave this small channel its 2 biggest days ever. Thank you if you watched, liked, commented, decided to subscribe. It means so much. I do this as a hobby on the side, and it means the world to me that people enjoy watching it. So thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you continue to join me for what should be a very interesting season ahead. Qualifying is already underway, but before we go out on track, in the real 1998 qualifying, McLaren dominated again. But this time, Häkkinen was much more comfortably clear of teammate Coulthard, 6/10 between them, and then Häkkinen was about a second clear of Frentzen and Schumacher too, as you do. Alex Wurz outqualified Giancarlo Fisichella for the first time ever. That wasn't supposed to sound like slam poetry, sorry, but Fisichella picked up his second consecutive 7th place grid start. I am going to advance time, so let's go 30 minutes to begin with. What? Alex Wurz is on provisional pole with 20 minutes to go. Considering how well we did last time, I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out for me to pick Fisichella's 7th as a target again, but I still don't think it's going to go as well here today. So I'm going to pick Wurz's real-life 5th, actually. Well, let's see if we can better what our real-life teammate did in this race. Also, how has Alex Wurz done 13 laps? Literally the rule is 12 laps. I've got 12. How is... Alex, what are you doing? It's not allowed. You need to stop. There he is in the background. Our super quiet engineer. Now, I said in the intro, I feel like this track is going to be much more of a struggle. And it's to do with what I said in the last video about the sorts of corners that are so hard to take in this game because of how understeery the car is. And it's the longer corners. Longer corners are just more of a pain because the car doesn't want to turn through them. And actually, that is also coupled with corners that don't have much of a braking zone, because you need to use the brakes to get the car turned. So if you come to a corner with a heavy braking zone, not so bad, but take this left-hander here, you don't typically brake for this one. I should be able to go around that flat or near as much, but actually what I'm going to have to do, because of this weird game, is brake for it. This game is going to ruin all the really fun tracks because of its handling model. But that's besides the point. I'm going to stop complaining and see if we can beat our teammate, both in real life and virtually. Skip ahead to the end of lap 7, and I'm already 8th, about to go down to 6th, but this is the lap I want to look at. Into the centre S, and changes of direction I found are also difficult in this game because you can use the momentum for the first part of the chicane, but then when you want to swing back the other way, you just don't have the momentum to get it back round, and it's very awkward. Through turn 3, Curva de Sol there as well, painfully edging it round when you should be able to sweep through it. But Interlagos is not so bad. You can get on the brakes, swing the car around, but as you can see, my car positioning, not the best. It's not the easiest in this game. Up to turn 6, Ferradura. Again, the first part of the corner is fine, but as you try to build up the revs and the speed, you've got to do awkward stabs on the brake to get the car to turn. Turns 8 and 9 are just very awkward again. It's just edging the car around, moving the analog stick back and forward just to edge it through. Turn 10, you come to a stop multiple times. You can see how frustrated I am into 11, which again should be taken nice and smoothly, and it's just pulling on the brake. Giancarlo isn't too bad, almost get one of the trademark F198 power slides in there, but then it's the long run up to the line. As you can see, I'm about to hit up against my rev limiter, 194 miles an hour, but despite that and how awkward the lap was... Yes! It's only over one lap I can do that pace. Consistently, not a chance. This is so unpleasant. I must admit, at no point was I expecting a Benetton 1-2 in qualifying. In fact, that might be the first time ever our team, the team we're driving for, has locked out the front row of the grid in qualifying. We've definitely not done it in the race. We're 3/10 clear of Alex Wurz, much closer. Coulthard third, Schumacher fourth, Alesi fifth in the Sauber, ahead of Hakkinen, Irvine and Frentzen. If we go a little bit further down, Damon Hill, Mika Salo doing okay. Jacques Villeneuve is all the way down in 13th. Dude, that is a sad looking state of affairs down there. Poor Olivier Panis. Amongst Ricardo Rosset, and he's only quicker than Shinji Nakano because Shinji Nakano just didn't bother, and I don't blame him. In the real 1998 Brazilian Grand Prix, McLaren dominated again, with Hakkinen from Coulthard, but this time they only lapped up to 5th place, so pretty if you ask me. While McLaren were up front just, slacking off, Michael Schumacher was working hard. He got 3rd place despite a poor start and stalling it while trying to leave the pits from his final stop. Ferrari had a new engine this weekend and the signs were clearly positive. It was a double points finish for Benetton, Wurz 4th and Fisichella 6th. Wurz clearly just having the edge over his teammate this weekend in what was only his 5th Grand Prix. After I completed that flying lap, I did actually go and change some of the settings. You may have noticed that I was hitting the rev limiter on the main straight, so I changed the gear ratio, so now I can do over 200 miles an hour on the main straight, a little extra speed there. Also upped the rear downforce. I mean, we're on pole, ahead of our teammate. I would obviously like to maybe convert this one. So again, I'm going to say, let's win the Brazilian Grand Prix. I've never had such a good start in terms of qualifying, but let's see if we can at least convert for the win. But could we see our first ever 1-2 for the team that we're driving for? Come on, Alex. We've replaced Gerhard with another Austrian. I believe in you, Alex. Okay. It's actual sunshine in Interlagos. The lights go out and off we go. And I have noticed that no matter what you do with the accelerator, you get absolutely 0 revs before you set off. So it's just nothing until we go. But incredibly, we have held on. Oh, Wurz has dropped to 4th. In fact, he might have dropped further. That might have been the Sauber. So I think it's going to be Coulthard from Schumacher behind us. But we do actually hold the lead. Off the line. And we come to the middle sector. And I told you I bloody hate this sector. And Coulthard's through. Right, let's keep him close. And as, once again, erratic stuff. God, Wurz has already dropped. Oh no! Contact on the exit of the Senna S. We're going to have the run down. Oh no, we're not. Bloody hell. He suddenly gets a little boost of pace out of there. Took that long right-hander a little bit better. I've forgotten the name of it. Vasserspur? No, it's not Vasserspura. That's just me doing apologies for whatever the real name of that. it doesn't sound dissimilar from Vasserspura, but it's also not Vasserspura. Well, I shut up. Oh, God, I'm struggling. I seem to be losing him. Stop going down to neutral, you idiot. He's not dropping us completely. I just need to get a little bit tidier in some of these twistier sections. Just gone quicker than our qualifying time with that lap. Oh, God! I think there was contact again there. Again, very erratic lines from the AI. Oh, God. Oh, no. And we haven't ditched the Ferraris either. Much harder to drive this one smoothly. We're not done yet, though. Come on. That's our big chance.
Whoa.
Come on, come on. I was trying to go for the up and under. And what we did was the up and just stop entirely. Right, we are closer to Coulthard this time though. Oh God, why have I done that? Oddly enough, it says there's only 21 cars. Has Shinji Nakano just decided he cannot be arsed and just hasn't turned up? There's no damage, there's no failures, there's no conceivable reason as to why we should have lost a car. But seeing that Shinji Nakano didn't set a time, it seems like he's just like, ah, well, sod it. We're shit, aren't we, boys? Let's not bother. Finding it really difficult to stay with Coulthard. But we can get him. I believe we can get him. It's supposed to be such a nice, flowing complex. It looks like a calamity with Center S in this game. Like, it's great we are having a close fight with Coulthard up the front, but I just want to say categorically I dislike. What the f*** are you doing? Why have you just done that? No. The game knew I was about to badmouth it. Yeah, I hate this. This is so like awkward. We do seem to have dropped the Ferrari a little bit. A little less pressure from behind. Oh, God! All the contact is going to be clumsy in this game this year, I think, because of things like that. But at least it's not going to make me feel bad about it, because it does bring you to a stop and it does bump them forward. So you are punished for it, even though sometimes we are going to get royally brake checked.
hell is he doing?
Well, that's incredible timing, isn't it? I'm actually in the lead. Did I just take the lead before having to go get the door? Well, that's a new one. To be fair, I'm surprised that hasn't happened before now. Okay. Oh, off. Well, that's good. Oh, come on. God, and the Ferrari's now suddenly caught up very quickly. Oh, no. Well, that slightly took some of the the drama out of it. Sorry about that, guys. So first time we can look back, and Hakkinen not making much ground. Wirtz, though, sinking. Let's hope he can stay in the points. Oh, no! Oh, no, no, no! Overcorrected. Get away with that one a little bit. We seem to, since getting past Coulthard, just be quicker. Like, it was a struggle to keep up with him, and we were doing like much quicker laps than that. And now Coulthard's more focused on keeping Schumacher behind him. This is going to be even quicker, I think. Bloody hell. Turning it on now for the start of the final lap. Just in case there was any controversy about the glitch in time during our overtake of Coulthard. Just pressing it home that today belongs to us. Well, completely coincidentally, it's rather fitting that our first win of the season comes... Just hold that thought for like 2 more corners, just a second. Right, yeah, it's fitting that our first win does in fact come here at the place where Giancarlo Fisichella won his first race in 2003, but this one's a bit more straightforward. This one he will stand on the top step, and we are off and running in 1998. That was just calamitous, and ironically, more so to do with me than the game. If you're going to give me this shit, I'm going to, I'll meet you halfway. The most annoying part is I heard banging because someone was at the door. No f***er there. I literally left for no reason. So, god damn it, Alex. Literally, you've just replaced Berger like for like. Why would... Sorry. We win our first race by 2.6 seconds from David Coulthard, Michael Schumacher 3rd, Irvine 4th, Hakkinen 5th, and a remarkable point for Jean Alesi in the Sauber. That's going to be their 2nd point of the season, I think. So, in the drivers' standings, we go top for the very first time. We are 4 points clear of Mika Hakkinen, Michael Schumacher 3rd, Coulthard 4th, Irvine and Ralf Schumacher tied 5th. And then if we scroll down a little bit, we've got Frentzen, Herbert, Wirtz currently 8th. Could have been your day today, Alex. In the constructors, it's not actually that bad at the minute. McLaren are in the lead still, but only 2 points between us and them. But I feel like McLaren are going to get drivers in the points way more consistently than we will. At the bare minimum, it would be great to at least get in front of one of the dominant 2 and finish 2nd, but who knows? Alex might actually turn up, we'll see. I feel slightly bad that the pause helped us get the move done, I feel like, and then we just seemed to drive away. I mean, I gave it a good go at trying to f*** it up a couple of times after that, but Up next, it is the last ever Argentine Grand Prix, at least, for now. It doesn't seem like it's coming back anytime soon, but this circuit is going to be unpleasant to drive. Lots of long corners, many corners with not much of a braking zone that you sweep through. It's not going to be fun. I'm not looking forward to this, and I think we will get brought down to earth slightly, just as we were in F1 97 on this track. Swears could increase quite exponentially, but who knows, I might be wrong, and the only way to find out is for you to join me then. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the season so far. Apologies for the slight interruption in one of the key moments of today's video, but you know what, life is like that sometimes, and that's why these wonderful games have a pause button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.